Welcome back to another session, 10 minutes of meditation, building your daily habit of building a meditation practice. This group is here to support you. I'm your accountability partner, Jake, and ignore the head wrap on my head. This is a DIY type of shower cap. Let's look past that. So today, just like every other day, I have quotes, and then I also want to give a shout out. KWNV, thanks for pointing Tony Parsons my way. It was really cool. As he said in one of the talks I watched on YouTube, he says that if I was to explain to you oneness or enlightenment, or to explain to you his personal realization of pure consciousness that he experienced, he said there would be no one to explain it to because we're all one. And so I thought that was very powerful. Tony Parsons, so thanks for that. And so today I have a quote from Muji. Quote, "Nothing belongs to you or me. Nothing belongs. Everything, everything, everything simply is." Muji. So let's allow this to set the tone for the next 10 minutes. You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your body, your sensations, your moods. You are not your personal identity, your name, your experiences, your hopes for the future, your to-do list, and your experiences of the past. It's not you. You are the pure impersonal awareness that is before that. You are the pure awareness, the seer, the watcher, the beingness before we create all of these amazing creations with the mind, before form has a name and is created, before duality, right? And so I want to set the tone for this 10 minutes by saying, if you'd like some guidance, you can listen. If not, skip ahead to the music. But for this 10 minutes, do nothing. Sit, stand, eyes open, closed, do nothing. That's the practice. Do nothing. And so when you're sitting or standing, right, and you're doing nothing, you're setting down your personal identity. You're setting down your to-do list, your desires for the future, your reflections on the past, everything. The past isn't real. The future is not real. Right? It is just the moment that we're living in as it passed by. Right? And so really, the present doesn't even exist either. Time is a construct of the mind. And so we're going to sit in a space before all of that, in awareness, observing the perception. So when I say do nothing, you're setting down everything and you're observing with clear awareness that is impersonal. So you're not observing from the standpoint of your name, of the person. You're observing from the standpoint of pure awareness, which is that ability for you to perceive phenomena internally and externally. So I can see my hand. I can see this microphone. And when I become aware, I'm aware that the person who is Jake is here talking into the microphone. But I'm also aware of a subtlety of this, of the idea, right, of what's happening here, and I'm observing with impersonal, detached awareness. And there's no goal here. There's no right or wrong. There's just perception, sitting in it, and then you'll have your own personal realization of what your true self is, what true consciousness is to you. And so that's what I've been told. That's what I've been taught. And so if you have other teachings or principles that you live by and that your meditation is, leave in the comments below. But for the next 10 minutes, do nothing. Sit in impersonal awareness before the person. Observe the thoughts in the mind. Say, yes, they're there. That's fine. And go back into the awareness. And it's okay. If something in you says, this is hard, or Can't believe I got lost in my thoughts again. Let me come back to awareness. That's fine. That's just the person suffering from all of what you perceive as imperfection, or for what you perceive as the wrong journey. All of that is just the construct of the mind. And so I want you to release that as well. So any thoughts or judgments, any discernments, intentions, there isn't even intention. Any intentions you have when you're sitting and doing nothing, release them. Release them and say, that is the mind. I witness you, but I'm in awareness. All right, we begin in 3, 2, 1. 10 minutes of meditation now. All right, my friends, that is 10 minutes. Feel free to pause and continue your meditation if you prefer. And that session was a good breakthrough on the personal identity for me, seeing how some of what the mind's hold on me, my imagination, had to do with me, the person, my personality, my wants and desires, the person of who I am, my name. That was coming into play, right? Every time a thought form would come into my mind, or I would be pulled into a mind movie or a daydream, it was always from the standpoint of personhood. So that was where I was able to take back control of my focus more readily by recognizing that and saying, yes, that's my personal identity. I witness that. And then taking my focus back to the awareness and the observing. So I wanted to share that. Hopefully that's helpful. And as always, leave in the comments anything that is on your mind about meditation, the practice, the journey we're on, all building our daily meditation habit, our spiritual journeys. If there's anything else I can do to support, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, we have an email list that's just a spiritual blog that's going to go out every week. I just sent out a podcast link last week. Really awesome podcast there. And then others, I'm going to have just whatever kind of you guys want to see or whatever I'm feeling. It's always going to be free. I'm going to send that out every week. And then my email as well is in the channel description. So if anyone wants to reach out via email, go ahead. As well as just come here every day. It has been over 175 days. And we will continue. So it's good to see you all again. And if you're new, welcome. I invite you to join us every day. So I'll see you for tomorrow's meditation session. See you then.